Hey, how's it going, folks? Micah here, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on director Sean Baker's comments during his acceptance speech on Sunday during the 97th Academy Awards.
Watching this broadcast because we love movies. Where did we fall in love with the movies? At the movie theater.
But Sean Baker spoke about the importance of preserving the theatrical experience. In his acceptance speech for Best Director, Baker emphasized the communal essence of watching films in cinemas, stating, "We share laughter, sorrow, anger, fear, and hopefully have a catharsis with our friends and strangers, and that's sacred." Baker has expressed concern about the growing trend of studios prioritizing streaming releases over theatrical runs, which he believes undermines the artistry and cultural significance of filmmaking. He's called for audiences to actively support theaters, especially independent and art house cinemas, which often serve as vital spaces for diverse and unconventional stories to thrive. Think of it like the minor leagues for the MLB or like the G League for NBA. You want to make sure you cultivate your talent.
Parents, introduce your children to feature films in movie theaters, and you'll be molding the next generation of movie lovers and filmmakers. And for all of us, when we can, please watch movies in the theater, and let's keep the great tradition of the movie-going experience alive and well.
So for Baker, going to the movies is an act of cultural preservation, a way to ensure that the medium continues to evolve and challenge audiences in meaningful ways. As a lifelong fan of going to the movies, I completely understand his sentiments. My very first memory of going to the movies was with my mom during Toy Story. So I have such an affinity, such an attachment to the movie-going experience. His comments also reflect a broader sentiment among filmmakers who fear that the convenience of streaming could lead to a homogenization of content, with studios favoring algorithm-driven, risk-averse projects over bold, tour-driven works. Baker's advocacy for the theatrical experience is not just nostalgic but forward-thinking, urging both audiences and the industry to prioritize the unique power of cinema as a collective art form. He urged filmmakers to continue creating content specifically for the big screen and called on distributors to prioritize theatrical releases before transitioning to streaming services. He remarked, "This is my battle cry for filmmakers: keep making films for the big screen. I know I will." Okay, 2 points and then I'll kick rocks. The first one being something that I've already alluded to in my script, and that's that these studios have grown accustomed to releasing a bunch of slop and then putting it into theaters and expecting us to, purchase these obnoxious movie theater ticket prices to save them from their investors who are hounding them because their projects aren't making any money. And I feel like with how savvy movie theater goers are today, with all the information that's available at our fingertips, I feel like a lot more people, myself included, are withholding our dollar and being a lot more strict about where we spend our dollar and what we spend our dollar on. Like I said, the first point being, stop producing slop. And secondly, these movie theater ticket prices have just catapulted to the stratosphere, to where it has begun to outprice just the normal consumer here. And I think that that's a bit unfair when you're asking something and not really giving in return. You're giving the slop, but you're asking us to continue to pay a premium for said slop, and I'm not going. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section. I'm going to link something in the description, of course, because I usually do. But go ahead and check out all the links below in the description. I really appreciate your involvement, and I appreciate you being here. So as always, folks, we've got work to do, so let's get to it. Take care, everybody.
My mother introduced me to cinema at 5 years old. Today is also her birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you. Thank you for everything. And this is for you.
Hey folks, Micah here. Really appreciate you stopping by. Hit the like on the video that you're watching right now. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one, because as always, we've got work to do, so let's get to it.